Everyone, my name is Nilesh Mathure. I'm the co-founder of SaaS Tribe. For those of you who don't know us, we are a community for premium SaaS applications for SaaS founders, early adopters, and business owners. Today, we're going to look at NexSnap. I had actually created a quick video yesterday, but I thought, considering the amount of features NexSnap currently has and the way it is being developed, it deserved a full in-depth review. And I'm going to still keep it quick and short, but there are a lot of features to cover. So let's jump right into it and look at what NextSnap has to offer. So here I've shared my screen, and what you can see here is, and I have actually created a screenshot. NextSnap has a really neat, well-designed UI interface, and it is very easy to intuitive to use. So the user experience is great. I have used other screenshot applications in the past, and I have to say that NextSnap definitely stands out considering it serves the purpose of making your screenshots elegant and beautiful and you being able to share them very easily on various social media platforms, or could be for use on your blog, documentation, courses, you name it. So we have a whole host of features to cover. So let's jump right into it. So what is NextSnap for? It is mostly for the single purpose it solves is basically to make your screenshots look elegant and beautiful by adding backgrounds from Unsplash or from gradients or solid colors, or you can upload your own background as well. Let me go ahead and share with you what it looks like. Okay, so hopefully you can see my screen. I have reset my screenshot. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot here, and let's see. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick screenshot. Hopefully you can see this, and it has auto-generated a gradient. You can switch that off if you don't want auto-generated gradients, but let's start with some of the options here in the bottom menu. You have backgrounds, so you can select from one of the backgrounds which NextSnap already has, or you can go ahead and select one from Unsplash. There is an integration with Unsplash here, or you can upload your own. So if you have certain backgrounds you want to use on brand, you can do that, or of course select from one of the many available here in the options at the bottom here. You can choose from various gradients as well, and you can auto off turn off gradients or when you actually take a screenshot, or turn it on as well. Then you have the option to select a linear or radial type of gradients and choose the direction of the gradient. I would love to see here an option to add different colors using color palette and create your own gradients as well. I'm sure that's something which would be quite handy. Then you can select from a host of color backgrounds, solid colors, or you pick one from the color picker. But there is a nice color palette here which you can choose from. Then you have the option for filters. So you can apply different types of filters. There's quite a few here. So you can see which one works best for you. Or if you don't want any filters, just select the no filter option. You have annotations. So annotations are pretty handy if you want to create something or something on your image on top, or highlight something on your. There are various annotation options available around for to draw. So you can pick the color, choose the color stroke you want, let's say 10, 20, whatever stroke strength you want. And then you can add that to your screenshot as well. You can select from different text colors, fonts, as well as the size of the text as well. And then you have your shape. So I'm not going to go into detail. It's fairly intuitive. I welcome you to download it and play around. But there are different shapes you can choose from as well. Again, you can adjust the stroke strength and the color. Quite a few options. You have the eraser in case you don't like the annotation. You can always erase it and then add it again, or you can undo and redo annotations as well when if you don't like something. It would be nice to have pixelated type of option to obscure certain text, or even better, like an OCR to filter out text which you don't want to accidentally share when you take a screenshot, especially handy for if you are getting some proof and on social media of your MRR or of your customers. You don't want to accidentally share the email addresses of your customers. That won't be good. So those are the kind of things which you want to obscure from your screenshots, and it would be nice to see that option. I'm pretty sure it's in the works. I haven't seen the roadmap, but it would be nice to see some roadmap on what features are being added. Let's look at the frames as well. There are options to select from various frames based on your device type. So you can adjust based on certain Mac devices or Windows desktops or laptops and screen sizes. And then you can do Linux as well. So that's what frame would look like. I'm going to select it to none for now. But that's some options in the bottom menu where you can play around with your screenshots and get the desired look. We're going to look at the side menu here. So first is the canvas option. You can have custom sizes for the canvas, and that's there. These are some of the features which are available in the Pro option. So let me just go ahead and show you what is available in the Pro option. Okay. So you can change or remove watermark. You can do HD quality exports. You can have custom canvas size. Annotation tools are only available, it seems, in the Pro version. You can have different device frame mockups, and then you have access to across all your devices. And then you can also select custom image backgrounds and colored shadows, which is available in the Pro version. So some of the features I'm demonstrating today are going to be available in the Pro version, but you're welcome to play around and see what are the features in free version. And if that's not enough, you can always subscribe. It's $9.99 for the year, so very reasonable. I don't see a limit in terms of number of devices you can activate it on, which is very generous. So feel free to let you know there is going to be a lifetime deal. I've talked to the founder. The way the lifetime deal is going to be structured by the founder, it's going to be a little bit different. So it's not going to be like unlimited upgrades. And so there is going to be an upgrade cost for a recurring to subsequent years, which is something if he can work out, maybe we can get an actual lifetime deal as well. But that's something which is an unknown. So let's find out more on that later. It is very reasonably priced. So I would say even if there is going to be an additional cost for every year, that's fine. Let's support a good founder, indie hacker. And that's what we strive towards as a community, to encourage founders to build good applications and support them and build a sustainable business. So let's look into the custom sizes here. You can select the aspect ratio from one of these preset menus. You can go ahead and do the one of the social media type presets for various platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Pinterest, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok, and Reddit. So there are preset sizes. So for LinkedIn as well, if you want to have a post image, then, or if you want a profile photo, then there are different sizes as what these social media supports, platform support. You can select that and export it for the appropriate size. You can zoom in or zoom out. So I've left it at 100%. You can see it. Then let's go into the media section here. With the media, you can adjust the border of the screenshot. You can adjust the color of the screenshot as well here. Okay. So you can have added some contrasting colors. You can get adjust the radius. You can see what kind of radius you like. Again, everyone's, but there are options here. You can adjust the angle to what you like. If you want to make it a little bit look funkier, you can do that as well. Okay. You can reset the angle here, or you can rotate it to 90 by 90 degrees to the left or to the right, or you can hide your screenshot as well. Okay, then you can scale your screenshot within, and then you can adjust the opacity. Talking of opacity, there was a particular use case which was discussed yesterday. If somebody wants to create opaque screenshots and hide the background, so yes, you can do that. I can hide the visibility and then make the screenshot opaque, and then you can export it to match it to your website or blog post or whatever the purpose be. So you're going to be adding an alpha channel here to your screen. For now, I'm going to go back and turn on the visibility. Then you have your shadow for the, okay, let me get this contrasting color here. Okay. I can adjust the shadow, the spread, and the radius as well here, okay, of the shadow. You can adjust all these options, and depending on your liking again and how you want your screenshot to be shared, and you can do that. There is a lot of options here. You can align your screenshot to the top center, top, and so on. There's quite a few options, or go with the center alignment as well, okay? Quite a few customization options available. You can change again the visibility of the background. You can adjust the border of your background as well. You can adjust the radius. If you like a little bit curves on your background, you can do that. And then you can also, I'm going to change it back now to 0. But you can adjust the watermark here as well. You can remove the watermark if you have a pro version, or make it your own here. And then you can align your watermark to top center, top bottom right, and so on as well. If I want to go ahead and adjust it to the bottom, I can do that. Or up here, or top. Again, quite a few options. You can change the text if you have the pro version here. It shows here that I'm using the NexSnap Pro, and then there are some additional handy settings here. You can adjust the app theme. You can change it to the light version, or I can go back into the dark, or you can do this at the system settings as well. You have your account related information here. It will show you when your application is going to be, subscription is going to be renewed. And then you can sign in as well using an email address. They will send you a magic link. And then you have your export settings. High and ultra is only available for pro, but low and medium is available for in the free version as well. You have your preset keyboard options. Currently, they are all mapped to certain keys, and but they will be remapping available soon. Currently, if you are using any of these shortcuts for other applications, you'll have to remap them for those applications if you want to use them with. but that's going to be remapped, and going to be remapping is going to be available in NextSnap soon. It's available in multiple languages as of now. Some of the more popular languages here, like Spanish, German, French, Japanese, Italian, Dutch, Russian, Chinese, simplified, and traditional. But I'm sure you can add more. There might be a roadmap to add more languages. So if you would like to see any other languages, please go ahead and give some feedback to the founder. There are other settings here. If you want to launch the app at startup, if you want to minimize it to the dock, if you want to send any logs for errors and crashes, usage statistics, and so on. Okay, so go ahead and close that. If you need help, you can provide feedback here right from the application. You can rate the application as well here. Pretty neat. And the about section, I think I might have covered it. It gives you various links for NextSnaps, as well as the Twitter handle for NextSnap, as well as for the founder, Oliver Martinez. And it also has a link to LISO, which is an encrypted data vault and password manager. That's something I'm going to test it out in my next video. So do check it out. Okay, I want to quickly cover some of the options available here as well. In the top right menu, you can take a screenshot from right from here of NextSnap, and let's see how it looks like. You can take that screenshot, you can replace an image here, and I'm going to talk, you can export here the image, the export settings, as I said, you can set it to low, medium, and then high and ultra, right? So high and ultra is only available for Pro version. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the 3D tilt here, okay? There is a 3D tilt option. It gives you a nice depth to your image. Very cool, I think, a very well thought out feature. And if you want to reset the 3D tilt, you can do that as well. Or you can export the original image from here, okay? If you want to, 3D tilt is pretty cool. I like 3D tilts on screenshots. And if you can export that and add it to your image, it does add certain character to your websites as well. Go ahead, check it out. That's a quick video. If you have any questions, founder Oliver Martinez is in our community. Welcome to ask him any questions. I do mostly live streams, but thanks for checking my review, and I hope you do like NextSnap as much as I do. If you have any additional feedback, you are welcome to give that feedback through the application or through our post. I hope you like it. Thanks again. And with that, let me stop sharing my screen. That was a quick review of NextSnap. I've covered and touched most of the features. You can check it out and you can do something very creative with it with your screenshots. There is going to be additional functionality being added into NextSnap. For example, currently there is no cloud storage available, but that's on the roadmap. That's the priority for Oliver Martinez, who's the founder, and he's going to add cloud storage to NextSnap. You can take basically screenshots from any device and then further hand it off onto your laptop or desktop and edit them there. That's pretty handy and neat feature. There is going to be a certain space limits, and of course, I think you can add more based on your storage requirements. That's looks like a very promising application for screenshots. I have used other screenshot applications, and I like what I'm seeing in NextSnap. That's a quick short review. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you get to download NextSnap and use it, give it a try. I think it's totally worth it. Thanks again for being part of SaaS Tribe, and thanks Oliver for developing a wonderful application. All the best with NextSnap. Thanks again. We'll see you soon. Thanks a lot, guys.